Good evening, ladies and gents. Welcome along to tonight's stream. We've got Wayne Passmore and Peter Berry, both playing for a £300 prize pot. Race to 11 international rules. If anybody is watching that's not completely up on the rules, as we go along, I'll try my best to point out any nuances that are a little bit different in international rules. My co-commentator is on his way, so he'll be here in about 10-15 minutes. So until then, you got my lovely voice to listen to. Aren't you lucky? So Wayne won the leg and breaks off. And if you are watching, say hi in the chat. So Pete comes to the table, open table. I think Reds are looking pretty good here. Indeed, he does go Reds. Bit of a swing and a miss there, but it's not left anything easy for Wayne to have a go up. Evening, George. How you doing, mate? Long time no speak. How's our number one fan doing? I think that's run through about a foot and a half too far for Pete there. I think he's trying to hold for the bottom left pocket there. How is the good lady? Yeah, that miss is giving Wayne a half decent chance here. Take it first frame. That's a nice little shot. Develops probably his hardest ball on the table. Just got to be a little bit careful because he's tight to the cushion there. But he's definitely got a very good chance of taking this first frame. Let's see if I've cursed him. trying to lay a snooker here? Yeah. Yeah, it's a good option there. He's developed the two yellows. They're in a better pot position now. And obviously if Pete does foul now and doesn't hit a red, then he will give Wayne ball in hand anywhere on the table. Those of you coming from a black ball background, there is no such thing as a total snooker in international rules. So Peter has to hit a red, but he also either has to pot it or hit a cushion after. Well, I was going to say he obviously fouled and give ball in hand, but potting the black makes it a lot easier for Wayne. And goes very quickly into 1-0 lead. Evening, Devon. How you doing, mate? Right, let's have a look at Pete's break. Yeah, not too bad, mate. A little bit tired after yesterday, but turned out to be a late night for the Friday flyer. I got out of here about 10 to 1 last night, or this morning, I should say. Well, Pete connected well with the break there, but unfortunately it's dry. A little bit of navigating to do for either player, but I've got to admit, I think yellow's a favourite here. Evening, Kyle. Yeah, it could be a close game. I got to admit, I'm thinking the scoreline is going to be anywhere from 11-8, 11-9, 11-10, something like that. I don't think there'll be a massive margin between the two. I think Wayne's got to take this one to the top right. He's got to be careful. He don't want to. Yeah, I'm not sure about this. As it happens, this turns out all right. Yeah, I wasn't sure about the way he went there, and I think he had to take one to the top right first. He was there. It wasn't as nice as what he'd liked it to have been, but right, Pete's got some working out to do here. Wonder if he's got a bit of an angle to follow through and end up on the bottom of those two yellows at the top left hand of the table. If he can leave himself an angle like he's looking there, he could potentially split everything up. Oh, he's run too far there. That's better rolling off too much from what he wanted. He just wanted it a bit lower for an angle. I think he really needs to take the one into the middle, and then roll forward a little bit, making sure he's got an angle off the lower of the 3 yellows to the bottom left-hand corner, with an angle to get up into that little group of balls up the top there. It's its only option, I think. Yeah, it's going to be difficult to get out from here, I think. Trouble is, the only ball that yellow really goes into now is the left middle, and that red that's by the right middle is playing very big for him to try and avoid that and make anything from it. That is a hell of an effort. It's very unlucky. So again, finds himself in a little spot of bother. The simple up and down isn't even there because of the black and the red. No, I will be joined very shortly by my co-commentator Darryl Passmore. He's on his way. And currently in the venue at the moment is me, Pete, and Wayne. So when Darryl gets here, it'll be 4. Which does kind of help me out a little bit because I am barman as well as commentator and streamer. So ooh, bad miscue. Right, so that's our first foul of the game that has got a shot afterwards. So again, for those who are from a Black Ball World Rules background, Wayne now has the option to pick the cue ball up and place it anywhere on the table that he likes. But he only has the one visit. So in this situation, unless he can make something of that cluster up the top, he's probably gonna just be snookering Pete again. Yeah. Yeah, definitely master and none, mate. That was a chair, by the way. That's a not bad effort. That's very unlucky. Even if he had hit the yellow first, there it still would be a foul because he didn't hit a cushion or pot afterwards. Yeah, I'm definitely master of no trades, mate. I know a little about a lot of things, just enough to make me dangerous and sound like I know what I'm talking about. All right, Wayne needs to split these. Oh, I think he was concentrating more on the split than he was on the pot there. As it happens, he's not done an awful amount of damage. They're playing international rules, George. Yeah, that's not a bad shot there from Pete. I don't, unless Wayne can get through to that one in the right middle, he's not left Wayne really an easy opener. I think Wayne might be laying another snooker here. Hasn't got it. I mean, it's a tough pot he's left, but Well, Wayne, they're all in the open now, mate. I think this is the best opportunity he's going to get to take the second frame and go into a 2-0 lead. I know he looked at the bottom red to see if it goes into the bottom left. It's probably not as clean as what people think, but I think it's still all right. Wow, did not expect that. Oh, and that yellow's gone in the worst place possible for Wayne. But Pete has got to judge his screw back nicely. Which is difficult because he's having to jack up quite a lot. That's turned out lovely, I think. Yeah, great shot. Well done, Pete. Very good shot. That should be 1-1. So Wayne to break for the third frame. If you're wondering why you can't hear the balls that clearly, it's because they've got music on in the main room. And obviously YouTube has a very stringent copyright infringement policy. That break's turned out a bit messy. Wasn't the easiest of first shots there, so he comes to an open table. Reds are definitely in the driving seat. He's got a few bits and pieces to navigate, but where's the ref? They're reffing their own, mate. Yeah, I kind of agree with you there, Sam. I think 11-8, 11-9, 11-10, something like that. I don't think, unless someone gets a big rush on, I don't think it's going to be a massive gap come the end. Right, is he trying to split those two reds in the middle? Maybe not. Oh. He got decent position there to take the top of those two reds up into the top left, but again, I think he was probably more concentrating on that than maybe the pot. Wayne's got a lot of work to do, though. I think he's got away with where the white landed there, because if that had just gone up above the yellow, Pete just could have played a lost the turn shot. You hit the wrong red there. Right, these yellows are starting to look better and better. I know Wayne's game quite well, but I got to admit I'd be potting the one over the bottom bag and then playing for the one on the bottom rail. Because if you got those two, everything else was wide open. I mean, if he's taking it now, he's about 18 inches further away than what he was originally. He's done well there. That looks good, yeah. Good shot, Wayne. Still got to play a decent positional shot here, unless he can get through to this one to pot in the bottom left. Got to be careful of that red, though. Yeah, shot. Should be plain sailing from here on. Don't know whether he intentionally played that with a touch of side or not. That's made this a little bit thinner than he probably would have liked, but should be fine. Yeah, it's the only trouble. He made it a lot thinner than what he was expecting there. Pete's definitely got some work to do here, though. I think he's got to go for either one of these two reds on either side of the table into the bottom pockets. It's just which one does he take? I think I'd probably be more inclined to take the one on the left-hand side as we're looking at it. Okay. Just roll on to this one, yeah. I think I would have preferred a little bit of a thicker contact, bounce that up a little bit more, but Wayne will come off two cushions here and try and put the black in the middle. It's unlucky it wasn't a million miles away, but he's given Pete ball in hand anywhere on table, so take this one on the bottom. Oh no, I thought we would have taken one on the bottom cushion first. Just punch out into the middle of the table and he's on any of the three that are there, but just maybe punch across a little bit here. Just a gentle screw back on this one. Maybe not that gentle then. was thinking a gentle screw back and you could have had the bottom of the two reds into the middle. It's got to play a good positional shot here. That's a good shot. Oh, that's running and running and running. He'll still be going for the middle pocket. Or he should be. Just got to be mindful of the bottom right hand bag. There we go. 2-1 to Pete. And I have to say, Wayne could have easily been 3-0 in front by now. Just to let you know as well, we will be taking a short interval after every 5 frames. Just to give both players a tiny bit of a comfort break. A chance to refill their beverages. And give me a chance to put the kettle on and make a cup of tea. And as most of you know, those that are watching, yes, I do drink that much tea and coffee. Wow. That's the only trouble I find with a cut break. If you don't connect with them well, they do all tend to end up over one side of the table and go a little bit messy. So he's chosen to go yellows and left himself not a lot. He obviously put enough pace on there to try and break everything out, but obviously got a gap between the yellow and the black. He did have. Just caught that really, really thin. Right, Pete has got to be very careful, but he does have a route here. And all his reds do have a pocket. So Pete trying to play the loss of turn stroke skill shot there. Didn't get either. I know it's the way Pete plays. He's very, very quick when he gets down on the shot. Certainly not my style of play. I just, for me personally, I need to take a little bit more time. Wayne really needs the so the two yellows that are together on the right hand side. He needs the top one of those two to go squeeze past that red into the middle. I was just going to say that if he could squeeze that red yellow past the red, he could bump the red out the way, but is he trying to double here? Or is he? No, has he lost the turn-in? Yeah. Right, I think he can play this one to the right middle. He just wants to be nice and gentle with it. Just move that yellow a little bit. Not sure if that yellow goes to the bottom right now. I think he might have pushed it too far, so red's now in the way. Has he looked at it? He's only looked now. I think the one in the to the bottom left is still okay. Maybe not. If he's going, I was going to say if he's going bottom right now, maybe not. It's obviously tight on both sides, so. Tell you what, that's a decent shot, that. Possibly maybe half a roll further he would have preferred. I think he can stump past the red and pop back out. That's unfortunate, and where that's landed is even more unfortunate. But I don't think he's left Pete an awful lot. Not that Pete's going to leave Wayne anything when he comes back to the table either. I'm going to assume that was touching ball. We'll soon find out if Wayne picks a white ball up or not. Well, he hasn't, so I'm assuming the white was touching the red before Pete played that shot. So as it was touching, it would have been deemed that he'd already hit a red, hence why coming off the cushion, hitting a red, and then the red not hitting the cushion after is not a foul, because technically the white's hit the cushion after he's obviously hit the touching ball. I hope that explanation's made it as clear as mud for everybody. Oh, what a fluke, Wayne. What a fluke. I'm going to say a fluke, but he possibly could have been playing for that. I know he does like that kind of double, but and there we go, back to 2-2. Opinions. Does everybody else think it's a fluke, or do they think he actually went for that yellow? Into the middle pocket. I know for a fact if I had played it, everybody would have said yes, it was a fluke. Mind you, I think they say that every time I pot a ball, so. So, like I say, after this frame, we will be having a very quick comfort break. The stream obviously will still carry on running. You'll just see me walking past the camera twice. Well, Wayne's gone for the cut break again. That's a better split than what Pete had in the last frame. Still not the easiest of openers. I think he's probably got the yellow to the bottom left, maybe. Unless there's a plant for the two yellows into a middle. Yeah, yellow bottom left. As long as he's mindful of his cue ball here, he's got a good chance of taking this 8. Certainly don't want to be doing a lot with his cue ball now. I think he can just pot this one and maybe leave. Okay, he's gone that way. I was going to say maybe he could have just come off the cushion like he did, but a lot softer, and then left the yellow that he hit to the top right. He might consider taking a plant on here. Yeah, that's nice and controlled. Again, just here, he's just got to be a little bit careful with his cue ball. You don't really want to be hitting anything. As it turns out, it's not turned out too bad, and he might even be able to screw back a little bit here to bump that yellow again that's by the red, unless it automatically does go straight underneath that red into the middle left. But if it doesn't, he's going to punch back a little bit and bump it. No, he's gone through it. And again, he needs to be careful here. He's definitely going to be hitting that red, so yeah, he's played that nice. Yeah, every chance that red could have gone up in front of that yellow, and though he's got awkward cueing, doesn't need to do an awful lot with the cue ball. Yeah, I think that's the only reason he missed that is because of the awkward cueing. Mind you, Pete's got a messy table to come to. And he just bumped this one off and snooker Wayne. Yeah. Well, yeah, only snookered him, but he's not left Wayne anything really. Oh, white ball. That's unlucky. And to make it even worse, he split the two reds that were the only real problem that Pete had in that in this clearance. I think when we go to the break, whatever it is, whether it's 3-2 to Wayne or 3-2 to Pete, I think Pete possibly might be the happier of the two, even if he goes out 3-2 down, because Wayne could quite easily have been 5-0 up now. But definitely a lot of legs in this match to go. Wonder who you're rooting for, Stu. Oh, wow. What an absolute gift for Wayne. I'll definitely make a Wayne a little bit happier going out 3-2 up. Right, people, we'll be about 5 minutes, and then we will be back and continue on. See you in a moment. And we're back. I'll wait for him to get organised, but I've now been joined by my co-commentator, Passmore. Wins on yellows. Another dry break from Pete. You there?
Boom.
Yay. Evening, mate.
Hiya. Sorry,
right?
mate.
That's right.
So is it was it from straight zero or
Yeah, no handicap, no nothing.
good? I'm not a big fan of these handicap things. I don't mind them.
Yeah. It depends who you're playing, doesn't it?
And it's the better rule set. Oh, Wayne. I think he's still on it, isn't he? Still got the little dolly into the
You can go into the middle.
Middle.
Yeah.
Literally middle.
Yeah, trouble is he's got awkward queuing and he does need to come back probably about 1 inch, 2 inches.
Yeah.
It's the top of the two reds and yellows into the opposite middle. So it's not as easy.
No, I mean, even if you can sort of like...
I think he's going to play safe here.
I was like playing like that earlier, but the way that I was doing it, I was saying, like we were saying on the way back in, you know, like certain scenarios, certain times, you've got to play that shot.
Yeah.
Like the loss of turn and stuff like this.
You put it out.
Yeah.
I think he's all right. I think he can take this one still into the left middle.
Yeah. Maybe not the yellow, which might direct the cue ball into the black.
Yeah. He's got to be careful here. Obviously, you don't want to cover the other yellow, but he wants to leave himself some in. A very difficult double or a very, very difficult thin snick.
Yeah.
The double, to me, is the more favourite because he can then get position on his other yellow. But it's that red that's right next to the yellow is playing very big for the double.
Yeah. The thing is as well, he could... Sorry. He can, if needs be, it's like... if he might get a bit of Wayne Passmore luck, he could possibly use the red to skim off.
He's gone for a double plant. He's got it. And
Wayne.
How's
that stayed up?
I think he's rather pleased that it has.
Yeah.
And to be fair, he's not left Pete an awful lot.
No. That's the bonus.
I mean, it's a simple snooker for Pete, but is he going for a 2-ball or 3-ball plant here?
I don't know.
2-ball.
That was a bit of a toughie.
And he's got away with it.
Yeah, I don't know. I reckon he might be able to come off the...
Yeah, I think he can get through to the right of the two yellows and then play the cannon to pot the other yellow.
Yeah, just skim off the first one.
Only issue he's got with that is he's going to be bouncing the first yellow up into the middle of the table.
Yeah.
That was the only issue he had. It was going to be the position he had after.
Yeah, I mean, with this here, it's not exactly great.
I think that's probably the best outcome he could have had there, because again, he's not left Pete an awful lot.
No.
Is he playing this into the right middle? Well. Yeah, right middle, queuing over, difficult shot.
Needs to pot it.
Oh, that was unlucky. It was very close. Considering the hampered queuing that he had, that was a very good effort.
Yeah. No, he just wants to track round, tiny little nudge into the yellow. But into the red, sorry.
No, I think he can come round and come above the black. He's got to be careful.
Little nudge.
Yeah.
Little nudge. Yeah. Just bring it out, and then he's just
still got to be careful on this one because the black only goes into the bottom right.
Yeah, I think again, if he plays this and he can sort of chuck a little bit of right hand side on it, knock into that other red.
Yeah, I'd be playing to stun into the red.
Because
that's disastrous.
Yeah,
that is absolutely disastrous.
Oh, that's horrid. But again, the angle might have been a bit too much to try and if you could.
Yeah,
get in.
I think he could have put a bit of bottom right on that to try and cannon into the red to
Yeah.
hold, but he just played the yellow a little bit too thin, and hence why he's ended up where he is. I'm assuming you haven't seen any of the first 5 frames.
No.
No.
I've I was saying goodbye.
Yeah.
And
Because
driving.
only reason I ask is Wayne could have quite easily been 5-0 up.
Oh.
He obviously got 3, but the 2 that he gave to P, he literally gave them to him. He had more than enough chances to take the 2. So I think I did say when we went for the break, I think out the 2, Pete probably would have been happier.
Yeah.
Just by simply having 2 frames on the board where he could have been 5-0 down.
And that's the thing, like that with this now, they've all got a pocket.
Yeah.
Pete plays these right, which he's perfectly capable of doing.
Yeah, just take your time, because he's got anywhere on the table you can
play these right, and then this it's all there, isn't it? So
I have to admit, I probably would be playing my most difficult one out of the 6, which is the
one on the left
left-hand
closest to the rail. Yeah,
but that's just nitpicking, because I mean, to be fair, they've all got a pocket, and it shouldn't be that hard.
No. The only problem is I had this earlier, like obviously little knock around earlier, and ball in hand, I was like, oh, this is brilliant. I was like, put it behind the bad ball, which was coincidentally sort of a similar shot. Put it behind it, just a little bit of angle, just so I can come off slightly.
Yeah.
Rattled the jaws of the net. I was like, that was dead straight. It just rattled. And I was like, I still want the frame, but that's not the point.
Yeah. That was a good shot.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair here, it's just knock this one in.
It should be
roll
drop
forward
drop
the
now,
tiniest bit.
Yeah, it should be 4 drop-ins now.
Yep.
Don't have to do anything with the cue ball in any of these shots. Just
don't. Yeah.
Just literally stop the cue ball where the ball that he's hitting.
Try and keep it off the cushion. You want it off the cushion, preferably.
Yeah, I got to admit, I just would have left the cue ball where the red was.
Because this is always the problem.
Yeah, he's played that well.
Yeah.
Man, the tidy little clearance. Yeah, we go back to 3-all.
Nice.
I don't know why, but the backlight on my keyboard's not working now for some reason.
Oh no! Does it mean you got to get a new one?
No, it just means it's harder to see the numbers. We are in darkness in our little cupboard. Yeah, no, that's fine.
I can just stand here like this.
You can stand there with your flashlight on if you want. But
well, I say stand.
I mean, I have got a light up here if I want.
God, Jesus Christ!
Bit bright. Hence why it's turned off.
Cool. So
I
was going to say it's kind of changed a bit, innit?
No, it's just tidy.
Yeah. And I was going to say the lathes have moved.
Yeah, I just did a bit of tidying up last night, so I just, because I was dusting and cleaning and everything, I just stood it up.
Dusting.
There was a load of Q-tip dust and metal dust over there. From
swarf and shavings.
Yes.
Nice.
Just from a bit of Q retipping that I'd done.
Get a little desktop Henry.
No. Got dustpan and brush. So much easier.
Or just use the club's Hoover.
Or that. They're both doing the cut break today.
Yeah, I've been in and out really. Recently, I've been more sort of cut break angle, but just hitting it front ball, and it has worked a lot more. Whereas I've been going back to the cut break. It's just, I don't know. Every now and then you'll pot one. You can't get what? I mean, just in a break alone, you can't guarantee it.
The thing I find with the cut break is that
you don't need to change it, do you?
No, I don't. I just need to change who broke. Yeah, the thing I find is unless you connect with them well, if you just the slightest misjudgment on the cut break, they all tend to be together over one side of the table, and it makes it a messy table. I mean, you got the likes of Mark Boyle and people like that cut brake, and how they cut brake is phenomenal. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
even Tom Cousins, who,
It's a bit. I was a bit.
yeah, Tom Cousins. I mean, I saw his game against Greg Batten last night. He will tend to change his brake if he's not potting off the brake.
Yeah.
He's usually a front ball braker, but he does play the cut brake, and he makes a very, very good connection as well. But unless you get that good connection, it can go very, very messy straight from the brake off.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And for that reason,
It
that's why I don't particularly like the cut brake.
There should be all over.
Yeah, it should be.
Why does he look like he's topping it?
Because he is.
I would have thought he just.
Do I get to play with the button?
I would have thought he just screwed back.
Where is the button gone?
And the thing is, here you're flirting with the red that's just to the top of the
a little bit awkward queuing. Got my finger on the button.
Yeah.
Yay!
I had 3 dishes earlier.
Nice.
1 break, 2 reverse.
I was going to say starter, main, and dessert, but
Dessert's later, mate. After work. Oh.
What time are you finishing tomorrow?
6 a.m.
Nice.
I've only got one side of the headphones that are.
It's a bit finicky on the.
There we go. Sorted.
Yeah.
Just need a little twizzle on the old.
Yeah, that wire can be a bit finicky.
Yeah. So.
Do your job there. Do your job. There we go. It's better.
So, how many frames are they playing?
Race to 11, so possible 21.
Yeah. And it could go all the way.
Both me and Sam both said anything from 11.8, 11.9, 11.10, I reckon.
Spinkum?
Yes, Mr. Pinkham. This match is definitely an easier match to keep on top of.
That could have been nice.
But again, like I say, with a cut brake, everything tends to go and group over one side if you don't connect with them.
Yeah, he's going to take
really well.
Say he's going to take this one.
Yeah, he's going to go yellow, isn't he? Yeah. This is definitely a easier match to keep an eye on than the 2 Sam's matches. Because I don't have to keep an eye on every brake dish or count every brake dish, reverse dish, dry brake, in off on the brake, frames. I'm trying to think what else we had.
I wasn't a bad shot. Whether he was just trying to hold for the pocket, I'm assuming he was.
Devon says hello, by the way.
Devon, how you diddling, mate? Long time no see. Yeah, I'm just glad they played this rule set. I so much prefer international.
Yeah, I do. I got to admit, I prefer international. And eventually, I think they possibly will come in everywhere. I found out last night, because I honestly thought Ilfracombe had changed over to international, but they haven't.
No, they're still stuck in the Stone Age.
And I think it's going to be suggested at their AGM in a few weeks' time. Whether it goes through or not, I don't know. But
Wayne hasn't really got much here, to be honest.
No, is he going to just try and bump that in? No.
It's not bad.
He's just making it messy for Pete now, which is... When you Pete can plant those 2 yellows to the bottom right.
Yeah, whether he's on it now.
Can he do it now?
I don't think he's on it. I
think the black might just be in the way, but
yeah,
he was looking.
It does look it.
Yeah, that's what he's going to be looking to get into now, I think. Or is he going for full beans, getting everything? I think he's all right. I think he might be all right. For the one to the in the
What?
middle of the bottom. No, you're still going for the plant.
Made it. Just in no man's land at the minute.
Mr. Brown, long time no speak. How are we, mate? And
Mr. Brown.
evening, Dino. Craig.
Oh. Tintin.
Yeah. That's unlucky. Pete was trying to clip the red there.
Shots a week. Oh, God. I'm so
Oh,
sorry.
are we keeping you up?
Yeah. Shots always going to be a lot harder when it's you're jacking a queue up. Oh, he's left it.
Has he?
Not great, though.
I mean, it's
he's
tight.
got
Yeah.
one of those reds definitely go to the middle. Unless he can try and
I mean, he's got
pinch a bit of the
I
pocket
was
to come
gonna
back
say,
into it.
yeah. I mean, I think you can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but because I
I was going to say, I think one of them even went into the bottom left.
Yeah, yeah.
So, is he snookering him?
Playing safe, yeah.
Yeah.
Boo, boring.
You have met Wayne before, haven't you? I know he's your cousin, isn't he? So
He's not related to me.
no, you sure?
No.
No.
100%.
All right. Okay.
I'm a Passmore, but there's so many of us like out there. It's ridiculous.
That is very true.
I think eventually we're
Did your ancestors come from South Morton?
No.
By any chance?
no or Braunton Fleming.
Or
Definitely not.
yeah.
Left him a snick. Might even be enough.
Tell you what, that is a good shot.
Not bad.
That is a very good shot.
Yeah.
Considering the position he was in, that was a very, very good shot. Little punch out. Yeah, that's fine. Do you want a pillow? Quill?
If you've got one, mate, yeah. That'd be brilliant. King size bed would be better, but
Yeah. Got one of them at home, mate, not here.
yeah.
Back to All Square.
Yeah, no, I think I managed to get about 4 hours sleep. 4 or 5 hours sleep.
I didn't have a great amount of sleep last night.
Yeah, but when do you?
Yeah, there is that, but yeah, last night was particularly bad. Got out via at 10-1 last night. We had a comp on last night, and it went on till 20-1.
What comp was it?
Well, it was going to be a 3-frame straight knockout.
Yeah.
But because I only had it, well, up until I was going to start the competition 7 in it, I ended up with 8. So we did a round robin, 5 frames, 3 points for the win, but you played every frame because you got a point per frame just in case there was a tie at the end.
Yeah.
And
6-way shootout.
yeah, no. And to be fair, I didn't even think of that. And then
Probably would have.
one of the first matches took over an hour.
Oh God!
And then another one took over an hour, and then I think a third one might have taken over an hour, and it just pushed everything back. And because we had a darts comp on here and an AGM last night, we couldn't use the third table until about 10 o'clock.
Yeah, that doesn't help.
Yeah, so yeah, it did go on for a little bit.
Was it international platform?
Yeah, international.
Yeah.
No, Blackpool. Sorry. And I have slipped since yesterday. Yeah, no. So it was Blackpool. And yeah, Gilly and Paddy came over from Ilfracombe. Paddy lost one match all the way through. Gilly was unbeaten, but because it was so late, they decided to split the pot, so they got 40 quid each. And just for bragging rights, they had a 1-frame shootout, which Gilly took. So, but it was a good night. I mean, for a tenner entry, I think we all had about between 30 and 40 frames of pool.
Well, yeah, I mean that's the thing that matters, isn't it?
Yeah. So for a tenner, that's pretty good value for your money.
If Wayne's got a little snippet of this, he can try and bring everything out.
He's certainly going to move balls here, isn't he?
Yeah,
if he's
that's
got,
what I'm saying. If he's got
if
he's got the snick into the bottom left,
yeah. I don't think he's playing it, but yeah. Oh, I'll tell you what.
Well, that's not bad. Not bad, but you still got that cluster to deal with.
Yeah, has he got a slight angle on this? If he has, he's got punches with a lot of pace. Not the worst, not the best.
New.
So yeah, if I do that kind of thing again, where we do the round robin, that's going to have to be on a Saturday with a lot earlier start.
Yeah.
Because we did have a few just go, it's too late, we're dropping out. Which, to be fair, helped out a bit because that was about 20 frames we didn't have to play.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that does help. I think Wayne was trying to eye up the off the yellow with that red, trying to get that red in the middle. Because I think from that, yeah, he could have potted it, but
I mean, if it gone in, he was in not bad position there. I mean, he still had a lot of work to do, but it was doable. I mean, Pete's got some work here, and he's not in the best position.
No, I think a good shot here is that yellow, the yellow and the red at the bottom. If he plays, so kind of, I say tops into it. So he brings the red off of free to come back round, and then leaves the cue ball down where the two. I got to
admit, the two shots I've seen is the one that he's looking at now, which is plan, or the yellow that Wayne's just moved up by the middle pocket. He could play that to the top right. Awkward queuing, hampered, so that is a more dangerous shot.
Top left.
Top left, sorry. And if he got it wrong, he could go in off.
I was going to say top right. Hell of a cut.
Yeah.
That is enough.
Yeah. Is he going to do what you said, or is he going to trumpet it? Yeah, he's trying to do what you said. Yeah, it's not a bad shot.
Yeah, I don't mind that. No. Wayne might have the gap with the red that's next to the right of the black, though.
Yeah. I was going to say, you definitely ain't got a gap between the two yellows.
No. I mean, I don't even have to look at the screen to say that there's not a gap there. Toughy one, really, because
we definitely are keeping you awake, aren't we?
I'm keeping myself awake, mate.
I think we got some Red Bull.
I've already had a can of Monster. I'll give it about another hour, it should kick in.
Yeah.
Had black coffee this morning.
It's not doing you any good, mate.
No, I think my body's becoming immune to it. Needs a drop. Needed that to drop, really, because Pete can pot this yellow to the middle if he wants. Swing around.
I don't even think he plays that. I think that's probably one of his last balls.
See, my last ball is after you've played this plant here. So,
yeah,
as I said, pot that yellow into the middle, swing around, because you're automatically coming onto one of these two here.
We hope, yeah.
I just find the tricky way of doing it down here.
Plays the middle one of those three yellows down to the bottom left. He could cannon that. That's what he wanted. So he missed the pot by a mile. If he'd potted that, he would have had a fuller contact on the red, which would have then held it for the yellow that is now above the two that are together. That's it?
Yeah.
Right, ideally, Wayne needs an angle for this red into the middle, right middle, because then he punched down for the red into the bottom left.
Yeah. And take the one to the top right, and then you got the red to the middle, black in the opposite middle.
He's played that well.
Yeah,
could have done with that off the cushion.
Yeah, it's all right though.
But he can just take his medicine, roll this through, so he's clear of the yellow, not leaving himself queuing for the one up to the top right.
Left-hand side of it. Should be all right.
Yeah, should still be all right.
I think he can still hit the centre.
Yeah. I got to admit, I wouldn't be rolling this in. I'd be trying to stun across a couple of inches if I could. It's slightly awkward queuing, so it makes it a bit harder, but played that well. Yeah. He's all right.
Just doesn't want to be straight.
I don't think he is, so I think he can pop this through, come off the cushion, maybe a slight trace of left-hand side. Come out into the middle of the table to leave the black in the left middle.
Yeah.
Or do that. That's a better option, to be fair.
Nice little dolly in.
And goes back into a 1-frame lead.
So it's the furthest they got 2 frames in front then.
I'm trying to remember. Don't even think
3-2.
we got. Yeah.
No,
no. I don't even think we got to.
It's just been 1 frame in front.
It's always been 1 frame. Because Wayne took the first one, should have taken the second one, went 1-1, should have taken the third one, and Pete went 2-1 up. And then Wayne took the next 2 to go 3-2 up, and then we've been literally tit for tat.
Yeah. 5-all in.
Well, if they carry on the way they're going, it should be. And we should be going out for another comfort break.
Tea break.
But I have a feeling they may want 1 or 2 more frames. So I will check afterwards to see if we're on a little break or not.
It's a nice little pot, isn't it?
What's that?
£300. Pete's been doing his overtime, obviously.
Pete actually said to me when he come in that he was half expecting it to be a little bit more. He would have been happy if it was like more like 400 or 500.
I think didn't want that. I think with a race to 11 as well, it's obviously because it's like somewhat a longer game in a sense.
Well, that was his reasoning, because it's a longer race or a longer match. Potentially, you've got 21 frames. That to play for a little bit more because it is a longer match.
I don't think Wayne's been taking enough of Dom's money, wages. So.
But to be fair, he also did say that the way that it got organised was Wayne said to Pete, "Do you want a money match?" And Pete went, "Yeah," and he then went, "Okay, I'll let you know." And then Wayne got hold of him and went, "Okay, we're playing on this date, 150 quid each, thanks."
It was just one of those then.
Yeah. So I think if Wayne had said, "What do you want to play for?" I think Pete might have gone 250 each.
Yeah. I don't know. I think Wayne's eyeing up the yellow into the middle, try and knock
either of the 2 yellows. Preferably the one down the bottom by the red.
In the middle, knock this one.
Yeah.
But that's always going to be the problem. Because now both of his yellows down there are a bit.
Yeah. I mean, obviously there's a loss of turn shot here.
Yeah.
And for those that are coming from a black ball background, a loss of turn is where you hit your ball and pot your opponent's ball. It is not a foul in international rules. It is just you hand control of the table over to your opponent.
Like golf, you play where it lies.
Yeah. And what that does do is it stops people just covering bags.
Yeah.
And moves the game on a little bit quicker.
It's like earlier. I think I not on purpose. Obviously, I'm trying to pot the ball, but I had three. I think I'm pretty sure I was yellows, but I had 3. Oh, he's left Peter shot. I had 3 yellows over a pocket, and in my head I'm just thinking, all Rob's got to do is play 1 loss of turn, and he could really screw with me here.
Yeah,
and he didn't.
Yeah,
and I was just like, all right, because he is an attacking player.
Yeah.
He can play defensive when he wants to.
The loss of turn does throw people through a loop when they're not used to it.
Yeah.
If you come in from black ball straight into international, it does take a bit getting used to. And my argument to people because the main argument people don't like international rules is that I can play my ball onto your ball and there's no penalty except I'm giving you back control of the table. Now. Ooh, ouch. That hurts.
Yeah.
Pete's on red, isn't he?
Yeah, that was always going to be a risky shot. Yeah. Playing it from, I mean, he could have had a couple more chances before it.
Yeah.
But
Thing is, he really needs that red that's in the middle of the table to be potted into the bottom left off the other red that he's got there, just to move him a little bit. But yeah, as I was saying, that lost the turn rule. And I still think when the people sat down to make international rules, which is a combination of black ball, American 9-ball, and Chinese 8-ball, that they put in the loss of turn shot. So hit your ball, put your opponent's, that's fine. And I don't think they honestly thought of one of the scenarios that you can do. I just think people started playing, it's happened by happenstance, and then they've gone, oh, that's good, that works. So what people try to do now, when you play the loss of turn, is to play the loss of turn shot, hit your ball, put your opponent's ball, but also then try and snooker your opponent. So you're handing control. Oh, that's unlucky. Yeah, so you're handing control of the table back over to your opponent, but he snookered. And because there is no total snooker in international rules, he's then still got to hit one of his ball or pop one of his balls. So the loss of turn can be a very, very good tactical shot to play.
No, I see it. That's why I like it.
Yeah.
A lot of people they have the argument of I just don't like the fact that you can
Pop
you
my
can,
ball and
you
there's
can
no,
play a
yeah,
foul and then leave
yeah.
me nothing. I'm like, yeah, but
But
that's the
it's
whole
not
point of the game.
But also as well, it's not a foul because you're playing international rules, so it doesn't exist as a foul. It's only a foul if you're playing black ball. We're not playing black ball, we're playing international, so it's not a foul.
See, Wayne can argue that.
Yeah.
Does that help? I think you might be able to take the pocket back again.
Yeah, but because of the distance and how thin that is, I think he can't control the white ball.
I don't know.
He would like to play the loss of turn. Well, actually, he can play the loss of turn. He can come off the right-hand side of the yellow as we're looking at it.
I still reckon
Play the loss of turn.
He can play this a little bit thicker, as to say, so he can cushion first.
Oh, hello.
Now it's becoming interesting because he's got to go around the table.
Yeah. Now, do we think he was playing loss of turn, or was he trying to slide it underneath?
I think he was trying not to have too much of it, leave it with not too much of an angle. But
I think with the amount of drag he put on it, I think he was trying to play the loss of turn.
I don't know, because if he was, then he was really far away from it.
Yeah, but if it hadn't gone in, so like I say, it was so hard to control that white and not pop it out.
Well, I wonder how many cushions this is in. Not enough. To be fair, that ain't too bad, really. Because this is one of those.
Well, again, Pete can now play the loss of turn, so he hits his red, pop Wayne's yellow, and get the cue ball either up where it is now, or even further up into the top of the table, and Wayne has got no shot on the black.
Only problem is that he's
he's got the 8-0, but
and he don't want the cue ball to go in off.
Yeah.
See, played that well.
Yeah, he did. And Wayne's got half a chance at a double here, long double. And to be fair, that's all he's got. He's got to go for the double, hope something happens, and he pots it.
I mean, I'll be trying to stick this into the top left.
Yeah, there's definitely a shot.
Because
I don't think going for trying to double it at top right is the right shot to go, because the pocket's a lot narrower because of where he is.
Yeah.
I think he's looking at a double, or is he looking at, and this happened earlier, he does like bouncing it off the bottom cushion and playing it into the middle bags.
Yeah.
It's not a bad effort. Because he played one earlier, but the red was so close to the middle pocket, I'm not sure if he played it or not.
Yeah.
But I do know he likes playing it, so I was like, well, is that a fluke, or did he actually play it?
Is he going to get the snooker?
Yes.
Yeah.
That is nasty as well.
Mm.
Because Wayne has to hit the black and
Yeah,
pot it.
I mean, it's still only one cushion.
Yeah. But if he doesn't hit it, he's got to hit the black.
Yeah, but again, if he doesn't hit it direct, but comes off the cushion first, he's automatically, regardless, as long as he plays it with a bit of pace, he's hitting the cushion regardless, because the cube will be coming back off the black. It might go in off. Got it?
Yeah.
But again, Pete's got. You've got.
I mean, he's got a pot, but he's controlling the white ball. I mean, does he try and drag it in and kill the cue ball, or does he go up and down?
Looks like he's screwing it.
Yeah, it's the only trouble with that shot. I think either if you drop it dead weight, that makes it such a difficult shot because the cue ball could wander a little bit. I think there possibly the up and down would have been the better option. Got a few Pete fans in the chat. He needs that to run down.
And it has.
Is it enough?
No.
No.
I thought I had the legs then.
Yeah. Such a hard shot to judge that. Especially as he went up and back down the table. Just rely on your cueing, Wayne. Pocket of Doom.
I thought it was the other table that was Pocket of Doom.
All three of them, same pocket. All pockets of Doom. Don't know why.
I was queuing quite well that day, to be honest.
So I played the competition at Liberal, last Saturday.
Yeah.
Played half decent, and that I tell you what, that's a hell of a pot.
Nice punch.
That's a great shot. Yeah, so played quite well that day. Managed to take it down, so I won that one. So I've won 2 in a row now at the Liberal.
I got to say, I think you got a little bit lucky there with the cue ball, though.
Yeah, possibly, but I wasn't going to say that. I was just going to say well done. But yeah,
because I'm a bit of a critique.
So yeah, managed to take that one down, and that played pretty well. Come down here to play league on Sunday night. You'd think it was 2 complete different players. I could not pot a thing, and that my angles were so badly off. And I mean, even just trying to cut something into a pocket. Yeah, it's up to you. Do you want to carry on for a couple more, or do you want to? You want a drink? Right, we're going for a break. We'll see you back in 5. Right, we're back, ladies and gents. Just waiting for Wayne.
Is there any ladies?
Not as far as I know. If there are, they've not made themselves known. But if you are still watching, say hi in the chat. Let us know who you are and where you are. And possibly your predictions for the score at the end of it.
I still think it'll be a close one. So you'll probably, I'd probably say someone will get the edge near the end of it, and it'll turn out. You'll see. Like I don't know. I would say, just from my opinion,
I think it all depends on this session now.
Yeah.
So we're at 5-all now. If someone can go like 4-1 in this session, then I think they'll kick on from that. If it stays tit for tat and we're not getting more than the 1 frame separation, I think it's probably going to go all the way.
Yeah.
And if it does go all the way, Wayne has got the break on the last frame. Pete did just say to me out in the bar he needs to try and sort his break out because it's not doing him any favours at the moment.
Yeah, to be honest,
he's connecting well with them.
Yeah,
he's just not doing much.
He's changed because he was doing front ball.
Yeah, no, he's gone to the cut break now.
Well, because I've obviously seen him play a few times recently, and he was doing front ball and he was potting pretty much on every break.
Never know, you might see him swap in this session. Evening, Mr. Ward. Thanks for joining.
Wow. I wonder what red he's going to pick.
Oh, I wonder.
I red to the middle, but you're tracking over to the one over the pocket.
Nah, he's going to play the one over the back.
That's a funny little scenario in the middle there. Not bad.
No.
Not bad, but could have landed better.
Yeah. Just needed that cue ball to stop about 4 inches shorter and he would have been perfect on 2. He's still alright. Wow.
And it holds. Ooh, lost 10. The only other... I'm assuming the yellow just to the...
If he does play the lost turn here, I think he's got to push the cue ball down to the bottom of the cushion. Yeah, you're leaving Wayne possibly a very long shot up into the top right. Or can he play lost the turn? Yeah, I was just thinking, can he play the lost turn and bounce it? Yeah. I think he might have left the one to the middle.
I don't know. He probably has, but regardless, he with the red that he's closest to, he can still cut that in. He's got that gap.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a shot for me all day long.
He had the gap as well. Literally, that it was that precise gap if he went for the cut into the bottom right.
Still got a little bit of navigating to do here. He's still not a great layout. They've all got a pocket they'll go into, but he's just got to navigate it well.
Just find that red that he was closest to then. If you felt confident in your potting, for me if you felt confident in your potting, for me that would have been shot number 1, because that's only got 1 pocket.
I think if he the scoreline he was like 3 frames up, possibly I think he might have gone for it, but because it's so tight, and like we say, it's not gone more than 1 frame in advantage to either of them at the moment. I just don't think he's at that confident stage just yet.
Yeah.
Trouble is, I mean, at 5-all, that they've both been potting quite well, but they've both made mistakes as let the other one in.
Yeah. I would have tried missing that yellow. Even if it meant screwing that first shot, it's just.
I mean, does that go in over the top? I was going to. Yeah, that's better.
dead straight.
I was going to say if he had to play the plant, that was.
You might be able to pinch a bit of angle because I think it's on the curve, isn't it, of the pocket?
I think he can pot this one, put some right hand side on it, and come out. And he should be either on the one into the middle or one up into the top right. Don't want to hit this hard. Just come off the cushion.
So you're just off straight for the yellow into the middle.
Oh, he's stunning up. See, I play this a little bit of top and right hand side.
Going up to the top.
He's all right there.
Out of angle.
Yeah, he would have preferred that to be dead straight, but can you use the red? Or is he going to bump into the other yellow? Oh no, yeah, that way.
Against the cushion.
Yeah. Just makes this shot a lot harder now.
Because he's got to come to the other side of the black, come out of angle.
He's trying to screw back. Just made this shot 10 times harder.
I had one of those earlier. But, no word of a lie, it went in the hole and then jumped straight back out again.
Yeah.
I was like,
yeah.
Huh?
They certainly have a tendency to do that on a lot of tables into the middle bag when you're punching it like that just to get like 2 inches of screw back.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's tracked nicely. Again, would have preferred to be another inch or two off the cushion, but
the thing is, if he doesn't pot this, he's leaving Pete, well, either behind his other red intentionally, or he's leaving Pete with the perfect shot to pot this yellow into the middle. And
depends where the cue ball is, because if he's high on that yellow, Pete ain't got a shot.
I think he can still pot this, I think.
Yeah, the trouble is, even if he can get through, I think that is kind of dead straight. And he isn't going to be able to get anywhere on his other yellow.
I reckon he can still pot this in top three. He must be looking, obviously, if he's putting a point into where he wants to land.
Yeah, is that because that's where he wants a white ball to play? And I don't know what he's thinking here. He could, I mean, if he wants to go all out, he could play the reverse double and then screw into the red and the yellow. But I mean, that's a dangerous shot because if you don't get it, you've got Wayne's bad ball out at the same time as well.
Yeah. So I think he can't.
Or can he force this through with some side? It's that tight. He's having a real good look at it. Evening, Daniel. How are we? Long time no speak, mate. Those things.
As tricks. Always going to be a toughie with that red there.
Yeah. Just try to make something happen.
Yeah.
Although this could be quite nice, because if he can come off the top cushion, hit his yellow and stick to it and push the red over so it hits the cushion, it's going to be hard. It's a difficult shot, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, because you've got to judge this at the right pace so that red can come off and hit a cushion. Because if you don't, then it's pretty much dot to dot for Wayne then.
Yeah. Because whatever happens here, he's moving Wayne's bad ball.
You say bad ball, I'm pretty sure that red goes into the bottom right.
Yeah, it probably does, but
might even go into the bottom left or top right.
Yeah. But whatever happens here, if he leaves Wayne a shot, he's leaving Wayne a lot easier of a table than what he's got right now. Still expect him to hit it.
Get out of the way, Pete.
Get out of the way, Pete.
Didn't hit a cushion.
Yeah, he left it wide open anyway. So, 'tis a foul, because he didn't hit a cushion afterwards. Wayne's just going, where's that a foul? No, Wayne, what are you doing? What are you doing?
I don't think this ain't too bad, because he can
top through.
But if anything, really, you want the tiniest bit more angle on it. Because you don't want to leave Pete.
I have to say, I'd be playing the one that he's going to be playing now.
Yeah.
I would have played that one first. But horses for courses.
Yeah.
It should now just be 3 simple drop-ins. 2
Played it
now,
well.
but yeah. And again, he goes 1 frame in front. I don't think Pete's been in front yet.
You said he was earlier. 2-1 up.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, he was 2-1 up, and he's always been 1 behind from there. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
That would have been the worst time to get a kick then, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Oh yes.
Hanging over the pocket. It was always going to be an awkward shot though, with where Pete was then. Obviously screwing as well. Yeah, that red was always going to play.
Yeah,
and play into this scenario then.
I mean, to be fair, he needed a miracle to not hit anything and be in a position where he had a shot where he could maybe take the yellow off the black into the middle or something. It was a very, very tough shot. Yeah, don't break from there, mate.
Yeah, might not.
He's going front ball now. Thought he might change it up.
Probably heard me say it.
And that's kind of the break that I do, and he's got exactly the same result as I've been getting for the last couple of weeks.
I'll tell you something though. Those
reds are... Having said that, I got to admit, I think yellow's a more favourite.
Yeah, it's just the yellow down the rail there.
Yeah. And the only reason I say yellows are probably more favourite is because you got a lot more room to work in, whereas the reds...
To be honest, if Wayne pots this, comes across the table, pots this, comes across the table, because, again, with the rail shots, you're not always going to guarantee it. He's got that yellow at the top that he could have played the yellow off of.
Yeah.
Just knocked into it. The other yellow's still potable.
I was going to say, the only reason he's played that yellow is because he was a little bit high on this yellow he's now going to be playing to just run through and then take the one down the rail, and now he's a little bit too low.
I think if he tried going into it now, it's probably like you're looking at a double kiss sort of thing, and it's just going to stick where it is.
Yeah, he's got to play now to take those 3 out the top of the table, and then possibly the one on the rail was now his last ball.
Yeah, still got out.
Oh yeah. And to be fair, if that is his last ball, he's not got, as long as he's above it and he's potting it in the bottom left, he hasn't got to do anything with the cue ball to be on the black. So
I think he just needs to stun this, try and just leave the cue ball.
No, he possibly might run this through about 3 inches.
Or he just comes to the other side, pot that. Overran a
bit low.
You got to take this to the top now.
Yeah.
You've got to, because it will leave you plumb.
Well, it's either going to leave them plumb, or he might even just snick it. No, just snick it and just bounce it off the cushion a little bit more. He tried to play that thick and pinch your pocket. Right, Pete. You ain't got to move the white ball very much here.
No. My first shot would be playing on to the top left. Come across.
He's just got to navigate this nicely.
Yeah.
As soon as he clears the 2 reds that are nearest the pocket on the right-hand side, then everything's nice. Pete did tell me he's started to get a little bit of coaching. He goes up to Taunton All-Stars and has a bit of coaching off of Scott Pope.
All right. Oh, Popey.
Yeah. Don't suppose you saw his match against, was it Callum Singleton? Was it Callum Singleton the other night?
He had a money match against Rob Bourne not long ago.
Yeah, no, it was either he was playing Callum Singleton or Craig Waddington. I can't remember which.
Waddingham.
Yeah. And... or was it Sean Story? It might be even... No, I think it was Sean Story, actually. And Sean posted on Facebook in jest, and he clipped, I think, like 5 shots that Scott had. And you lot think I'm lucky. Have a look at those 5 shots. Some of them are like, how did that even happen? Obviously, he was only doing it in jest and giving Scott a bit of ribbing, but evening, Mr. Buckingham. How are we?
Has he landed too straight?
If he has, if he's dead straight, you can punch back.
Yeah. I think he's got enough just to be able to punch through.
Yeah. Yeah, he played that well.
Yeah. Just nice little dolly in, drop it.
Yeah, just
automatic angle.
Yeah, just bounce it off the cushion.
Don't need to put anything. Doesn't need to put anything on it really.
Yeah. I think he's just put the bottom on it a little bit just to kill the cue ball a little bit more.
Yeah.
But yeah, played it well.
That was a Division 1 baller.
And we didn't do very good on the colours and the break because we got that all wrong because we didn't change anything.
Yapping too much. Still tit for tat though.
Yeah.
I don't mind these though. It's a bit more interesting rather than someone just dominating. And
yeah, it can
as
be,
much as I love the dominating ones, but you got to have them on the right time.
I mean, when I got home last night, I mean, I was in a lot of pain last night when I got home. My back was killing me after.
Again, when isn't your back killing you?
Yeah, but I played like 30 odd frames, so I was in a lot of pain. And I'd heard about the match between Tom Cousins and Greg Batten last night, and I was like, so I managed to find it on YouTube and although the scoreline's 8-1 to Greg Batten, which, don't get me wrong, shocked a lot of people, when you watch it, Greg was absolutely flawless.
Yeah. And he can be. That's the thing with Greg. He can be.
Oh, Greg is he's a phenomenal QS.
He's a snooker player as well, isn't he?
Yeah. The chap who was commentating, I think it might be Nick Finn. He was commentating. Who knows Greg quite well. Because obviously Nick's from down this area as well. He even said about Greg and playing snooker, and he said that he's a multiple century break player, but also he's had a few 147s. So yeah, I mean, you got to be a good QS to get a 147. I don't care who you are.
Oh, yeah, you've got it.
Yeah. I mean, we all like getting ballers in pool, but like to get a 147.
It's always going to be a tough one because you had to play that right.
Yeah. So yeah, multiple century breaker. Oh yeah, century breaks and a few 147s. It's not too shabby. I wouldn't mind that record.
I think anyone would really.
I mean, to be fair, I'm quite happy if I get a baller on the pool table. And if I'm playing snooker, I'm happy if I get 16.
I can't remember what my highest break is. I think it's in the 30s. But I mean, for someone that rarely plays it, to every now and then go and have, like, I don't know, I probably have out the whole day, probably have about 7-8 frames. And
yes, I do, Daniel. Yours usually, mate.
Yeah, but that's 7 or 8 frames.
Yeah.
But I mean, again, you know, I get you get little breaks, and then it's just the one shot.
Yeah.
Always just that one shot.
Yeah.
Oh,
ouch.
That's a problem with.
Yeah.
Problem with that shot then.
Mine's 63.
How much handicap did you have?
Didn't. To be fair, my handicap
50.
Was no. My handicap was 5.5 mil tip.
God, I still remember that.
Yeah.
You got up in size now, haven't you?
Yeah, I'm 8.1 now.
Not far off mine then.
Mm.
What's next on the old streaming then? Coming up? Got much on?
I don't know. Not a lot. No, probably next will be the Braunton Cash League finals day, I expect, unless I get booked for anything in between. And that, I think, is November the 15th, I want to say, off the top of my head.
How was Cash League going anyway?
It's not been a great one this year because I couldn't fill it up. I think I've got 26 in it this year. That's a great effort, I tell you. Yeah, I think I've only got 26 or 28 in it this year, so there's been lots of buys.
Yeah. How many did you have last year?
32. It's the first year where I haven't been able to fill it up to the 32. But it's going. I've got a few interested for next year, new players, which is good. Obviously, I'll give it a go again next year. See how many players I can get.
Oh.
I mean, to be fair, the cash league's pretty good. It's 50 quid entry, but it gets played over 10 months. You have a break in the summer.
Tables free.
Yeah, tables are free, even for practice. It's usually 4 groups of 8. Top 4 in each group go through for finals day.
Oh, is he on it? I believe he is.
Yeah. Top 4 go through in each group for finals day. As long as you qualify at your groups, you get your money back already. And then the person who comes out on top on that day on finals day takes on 400 quid. So a lot of pool. And like I say, once you get through the groups, you got your money back anyway. So you've had a lot of pool for not a lot of money.
Most people normally use that for the next entry fee anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good shot.
Yeah. I think I would have much preferred to try and land on the one in the middle.
You mean closest to the middle?
Well, yeah, the one that's closest to the middle. Because then let's just pot that one. Pot the red into the bottom.
I think he's got to play the one in the middle of the table, but he's got to play it dead weight and just...
Yeah.
Not hope the cue ball doesn't move too far and leave a thin cut, and then he can just screw past the...
As long as he nudges into the yellow, he's all right.
Yeah. Hello. Hello. Hello.
I'm a bit...
Oh, wow.
I'm a bit puzzled there.
I mean, to be fair, if that had gone in either the double or the treble, he was in perfect position. So I kind of get his thinking on it. It's not what I would have played, but seeing where it landed, I get his thinking. Yeah, Devon. Yeah, right. You'll never be a +4.
No.
I mean, to be fair, I've seen you play recently. I could probably give you a +7 in a race to 7 and you'd still lose. Sorry.
I'm a +1 green.
Oh, you'd definitely be +1 green then. That means I'd have to give you a frame start if I was playing. Because I'm 1 red.
Oh, it's all right. It's still all right.
He's coming. It's very thin, though, isn't it?
Just needs to drop in, and he should be all right.
Yeah. Trouble is, because it's so thin, the white ball's going to be travelling. Oh no, yeah.
Middle bag. Middle bag.
Wow. Always the issue there.
There's one car. Where would you put the white ball right now?
Oh, I wonder. I think I might be putting it behind the second of the two reds. Yeah, just like that. Just don't do anything stupid and just make sure you leave the other one in front of the pocket.
Or make both.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, the skill shot it's fine. I would have preferred it not to have gone myself, because you would have definitely got right behind the black and be dead straight, but he should be fine. And just for the second time in the match, Pete goes one frame in front. Could that be the turn?
You never know.
Like I say, I think someone would have had to have won this little mini session like 4-1 for it to maybe not be close at the end, but because it's still so close, I think it's pretty much going all the way now.
Well, I mean, it's going that way.
Yeah.
All Pete's got to do is win the next two.
Well, yeah.
Because unless Wayne wins the next two,
Yeah.
then for me, yeah, it's going all the way. If Wayne pulls it back to 8-7 now, yeah, it's either all the way or someone's winning by 2 frames.
Yeah, I think whoever comes out of this, if it's still tit for tat, and whoever comes out of this at 8-7 up, they've got the momentum for pretty much what would be the last session.
He's put the cue ball back where he normally puts it.
Yeah,
and it's still dry.
Yeah,
that is mad.
Every break, whether it's been front ball or cut break, he's connected with the pattern so well. Just there's nothing happening.
Don't get me wrong. Again, he's not really left Wayne much.
No,
because I don't think that red passes into the middle. Unless it does, he's got to use.
Yellow's to me a favourite.
Assuming he can get the yellow into the middle.
If he can get the yellow in the middle, it'd be great. Oh wow!
It's
yeah.
I want to say he swerved that, so obviously the spin must have.
Do you reckon?
I want to say he probably had to.
Yeah,
that's why he jacked the cue up.
Yeah, possible.
Because I think he want that close to the cushion for him to jack the cue up that much.
So yes, still open table. Hence why Pete's now going for a yellow. And that's not a great first shot.
So you know the yellow that he's on now.
What you mean glued to?
Glued to. He could have played that yellow to the left middle. For me, that would have been the first shot.
I mean, what he really wants now is that to be a touching ball, which I think it possibly is. So now you can just come off the bottom cushion, glue it to the yellow just above the bottom cushion. If that's not, even if it's not touching, you can just thin snick the one he's right next to.
It must have been touching.
Yeah, clearly.
It's a good shot.
Yeah.
Well, depends on Wayne. If Wayne can see the
that red
to the left.
middle. Yeah.
Well, just either, or if he can see the one to the left, then he can come off the cushion and put the cue ball back where it is.
Yeah. No. I don't think he can do that. I think the yellow is covering that red. I don't think. I mean, clearly you would have played it by now if it was. But I was going to say if he had the gap to get through to put that one on the right hand side into the middle. Yeah, maybe he can then.
Oh,
no. Right, I was going to say because that was a great pot.
Yeah. My argument here is
that a deliberate foul?
Because if it is a deliberate foul, then
there's lost a frame. Hello.
I'm yellows. He's just deliberately plotting my yellows. That lost a frame.
Yep.
Yeah. Cool. I just want to double check before we reroute
Yeah.
the frame.
I want to know what Wayne actually said,
I don't know.
because it's one of those, in my head, it's one of those, did he mean to?
It doesn't matter if you meant to or not. I don't think it's. It's difficult.
Yeah.
It is difficult. Hello.
She's gone for a piss. She's gone for a piss.
Yeah. Okay, mate. So,
Wee.
yeah. After that, he's just gone for a little comfort break. Yeah. They are tough to swallow. Those. Trouble is, because he had options. He could have come off the bottom cushion, yada yada. That he didn't have to play that shot. So I think if there was a referee match, yeah, cheers.
Oh,
Yeah.
You can see it on the camera, Pete.
Yeah. Yeah. If you had a referee on the match, he would have got deliberate foul loss of frame, because he didn't have to play the shot that he played.
No, he must.
If it was the only route that he had,
he must have thought that he could have seen that.
Yeah,
because otherwise he wouldn't have played that.
No.
That would be my fight. I say fight for it, but that would be my argument for it.
Yeah.
It must have been that thin to hit that red.
Yeah, but the argument against it is that
I know.
if he had the thinnest edge on the red possible, that he could have played in the direction that he did, the argument against it is that he's hit the yellow so thick that he's ended up cutting it and putting it at the top.
Yeah.
That there was no way he was going to hit hit the red the way that he played it. So that's the argument to go, no, that's deliberate foul loss of frame. It's hard. And that's where, when you're playing self-referee games, it can swing things. Whereas if you've got a referee who just makes a decision just like that, and there's no questioning, no argument, then do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I was just going to say, I wonder what red Pete's going for. I think he was trying to eye up, see whether he can cut that yellow that's right next to it. I think he was eyeing to see if he can cut that one in. I think just from where the red and the yellow are so close together, it might be a bit of a toughie.
Yeah, he's got to go red here, I think.
Only option, really.
Yeah.
Literally, it's his only option.
Yellows are nicer, but
you can't pot. You can't pot yellow. The thing is,
and even the pot that you have got is so difficult that it is 1 in like 10,000 that you get it.
I'm wondering out those 3 reds, the one to the far right, obviously in the little.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if the one on the right of those 3, if that does pass that yellow, it's going to the bottom right.
I think he's trying to put this white under the, he's trying to put that underneath yellow and leave Wayne no shot. But I mean, as it is, he hasn't left Wayne a great table.
But
can he cut that back into the bottom right? So not the yellow that he's right next to, but the one to the right hand side of it.
I think you can see enough of it.
Yeah, it looks like it.
But that's what I thought about the red.
Yeah. Nope.
Okay. And
besides one yellow, Pete's pretty much got an open table here. And he has got an option now. So the one that he's looking at playing the one on the bottom left, and then he could come up and hit the yellow that is just below the red.
Or pot that one.
Pot
that one, come up behind it, and he could plant it.
Or no, what I think he's going to do now is pot this one, leave himself pretty straight. Oh no. I was going to say, what he could have done there is pot the one that he did.
Does it go in the middle? Do you reckon it goes through that gap? It's
Must
got
do,
to if he's down
must
that
do.
quick.
Yeah. Yeah, see, the way I would have gone is pop the one that he did first into the bottom right, left myself lower on the one that he's now playing, and then he could have potted this one, come up and had the yellow that he's just potted into the middle, into the bottom right. But
That's not great.
no, this is it's thin whichever way he goes. It's thin into the middle and it's thin to the bottom right. It's a very good effort. But
I've noticed one thing.
go on.
Recently, I've taken note of not watching how people play, but you know, certain people have like a routine before they actually take their shot.
Yeah.
So down 3 feathers,
Yeah.
shoot. Down 3 feathers,
Yeah.
shoot. There are a couple people recently. I've noticed Pete chops and changes. There's been a couple where he will. That's a good shot. There's been a couple where he will go down. He'll feather the cue like 2-3 times, and he'll do that in sync. But then there's been other times where you've probably seen it a few times today. He'll go down, probably feather it once, maybe.
Yeah, and I did say that a bit before you got here. I did mention that he does play.
It's like when he was playing.
Oh, well, that was turned out beautiful.
when he was potting just now.
Yeah,
it was just like one feather.
Yeah, one feather bang. Yeah, and I did mention this earlier that for me, I mean, obviously he can do it and he's fine with that. For me, the one feather and then hitting the ball or playing the shot, I think that just leaves you more open to mistakes. Whereas just settling yourself down on the shot, make sure you got the right line and what have you. I'm not saying it's going to work every single time, but because you're more settled in the position of where you are and hitting the ball, that more often than not, you're going to get what you want.
Yeah.
But then there are players out there that are like Pete that can literally look at a ball, look at a shot, walk into it, down, bang, one feather, bang, play it. It's not for me.
And the perfect example, his name is Chris Mellon.
Yeah, but also as well, to the other side of what you were saying about Pete, that there are times where you'll take 2, 3, 4, 5 feathers, and you'll notice him do that more when it's a tougher shot.
Yeah.
Or he's hampered queuing, or do you know what I mean? It's not literally get down, bang, it's in the pocket.
Yeah, I see. I've always like a match like this. For me, I'd just be sticking to like there's a routine. You know, it's just something that I'll always do. You know, if I play in a tournament or something, you know, or one of the competitions that are down the Liberal or here or something like that, I'll always play. So like every shot is the same.
Yeah.
If you see what I mean?
Yeah, and if you get into that routine, and it is a hard thing to do, is to play every shot the same every single time. So you got the same, like you say, the same routine. It is very hard to do that.
Yeah.
But if you can do it, it's very, very good, because then you haven't got to worry about your routine. All you got to then worry about is the shot itself, because you know your routine and your fundamentals are solid.
Yeah.
I don't know how he's overcut that by that much.
I don't think it went. Just with the way that it was placed on that red ball, I don't think it went anyway.
But yeah, I mean, even my game. So, and more often than not, it's more practice than matches. But if I get into that flow state where for 3 or 4 frames everything's connecting, everything's working well.
Drop.
Oh wow, it's unlucky. Yeah, if literally I feel like I can do no wrong and everything's going to go in when I get there, I do tend to quicken up a bit.
Yeah, it's a confidence thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, I can't lie. I was doing it earlier when I was playing against Rob.
Yeah. Yeah, you get into that state, and
I think
it's a lovely place to be. Unfortunately, it doesn't happen that often.
It's more so when you know, right? I've got 3 reds out in the open, which are literally just bang,
dollies,
bang, bang.
Yeah.
On the black, bang.
Yeah.
So 9 times out of 10, you will just down 1 feather.
Yeah.
Down 1 feather.
But having said that, and again, it's if you're in that flow state, it's very hard to actually slow yourself down.
Yeah. There is a shot that Wayne could play.
Again, he's going for loss of turn here.
Yeah, that's his only option.
Oh, he
did not want to bring the thing. I mean, Pete's yellow don't look great. If that passes and goes into the middle, which I'm assuming it doesn't, obviously the right middle.
I certainly don't think it does.
A shot that Wayne could have played then was a little snick off his red that's nearest to the left middle, not for black, and try and hope that black rolls down into.
Yeah.
But then he's got to worry about the fact that
he's
got reds down this side.
Yeah, I just think he could have played the ball that he played, but just played straight loss of turn, and the cue ball would have ended up kind of where it is now.
That's turned out all right.
Yeah, that's not the worst place to leave it.
There is a place that Wayne can leave it again. The very top red, just stun.
Yeah.
There is another shot as well. Let's play this red into the left middle and then play another lost turn.
Yeah. I think that's probably the better way to go.
And the way that Wayne could play it is play it. So
I think he's trying to play skill shot. Yeah.
See,
I think he's trying to pop the red in the bottom right, but then move the yellow over and plant the yellow over the bag there.
See, I would have potted that red into the left middle, left myself with the right angle so I can play the lost turn, screw back and land behind the black.
I mean, Pete's still got some work here because that black only goes in top left or bottom left. And even bottom left, I think, could be quite tight because of the red. Oh, hello. That has not turned out nice.
No. I'd not be doing it if I was Wayne.
What'd be that?
Play that red at the top. Leave the cue ball where it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a fine snick on 1 yellow, but
I don't know what he's doing here. I can't really tell.
Oh, he's left him a pot, but
but where he's left his yellow by the black now, it's made this clearance really tough. Don't even know what he's thinking there. Is he just thinking the lost turn himself?
I don't know. I want to say he's probably looking at trying to play that yellow. If he's got the angle, play that yellow off the red, hit the cushion, and come back into the right middle.
No,
that's just me and my experimental head.
Yeah, I have no idea what he's thinking here. I mean, probably more like Oh,
was that a foul?
I don't know. Yes.
I believed it was.
Yes, it was. Wayne's going to snooker him.
I don't think he really needs to now.
I would have been.
Yeah, see, I tried doing that 2 weeks ago. I played the shot. No word of a lie. I played the red into the cushion. Halfway. It was halfway. along the cushion, played it into the cushion, and it still went in. Don't know how.
See, I don't get the reasoning why he's doing what he's doing, because see, I don't understand it, because he's got made no. What he's just done there is he's just taken one of his balls off the table.
Yeah.
And that, whereas for me, the better option would have been to place a cue ball right behind the red that's right on the cushion, play the loss of turn, but then do it in a way where you're either going to snooker Pete afterwards, so you've got a bit of an angle so you can bounce off and end up behind the red that is just above the yellow, or you screw back. You could bump the red into the black, make it a bit more open. Hello. Make that a bit more open for yourself later on, and you're still leaving Pete nothing.
Yeah, see,
by just taking one of your reds off the table and still leaving yourself that situation later, you've gained nothing.
For me, you said it. I would have played that red along the rail, but played it in a way that you knock his yellow in, and then the red that's right next to it, to the right hand side. I could have done with a better outcome. Yeah,
it was a great pot. You deserve more for that.
Oh, he's right against the cushion. I was going to say, he might if he
Can
was
it come
just
off the cushion into the red and then into the pocket?
I think if he was just off, he could dig into it and then come off too, bring the black out. But then you'll be worried about snookering yourself beyond those two reds.
Yeah, no, what I'm thinking is, and he's just looked at it. Can he either put the black in into the cushion, into the red, and then into the middle?
Possibly. I mean, if he's going for it, then...
Well, he clearly is. Or can he play... Yeah. Or can he play it straight into the middle bag?
I don't know.
I mean, that's going to be a very tight gap.
If you can... Again, if you hit it right, then it should just pass straight through. Wow. Right there.
Thing is, he's put so much pressure on Wayne now. Because this is, you're either going into the break now 1 frame behind or 3 frames behind. There's a lot of pressure on Wayne now.
And that's the thing. All Pete's then got to think about is, I've only got 2 frames to win.
Yeah, getting that 1 frame in front and then the deliberate foul, that's changed this match completely for Wayne.
I know. There's... Oh, is he on it? Yeah, he's on red to the middle to bring the black out.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, then he's still got 4 more reds that he can use, as long as he leaves himself good on one of the last ones to then bring the black out, or second to last shot. Or just pot it direct.
I don't think he wanted to. I think he wanted to do what you did. What you said was just clip the black. I think he just played it too well.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong, they've all got a pocket to go in, but if he just moved that black, the red into the middle bag, or in fact 2 reds into the middle bag, would have been so much easier. But definitely that red that's in the middle of the table would have been so much easier just to drop it in the middle bag. Oh, that's so dangerous.
Played it well, though.
Yeah, you did.
Risky.
Yeah.
Very risky.
Yeah, you get that wrong, it's easy frame over, but...
But this ain't nice.
Yeah.
Just because I don't even think he's got an angle.
I think he's got to play this near enough straight in, so straight across into the right hand cushion with so much right hand side to try and come above the red to hit the black.
But I don't think it's whether he can actually see enough of the right side of the cue ball.
This is a horrible, horrible shot. I mean, don't get me wrong, what Wayne did was dangerous, but he's played it really, really well. Because like I say, if he hadn't hit that hard enough or he hit it too hard, he just leaves an easy tap into the middle bag. So he's played it really, really well. But I mean, if Pete gets this, there'll be shot of the match.
And that'll give him the confidence to then go on.
Definitely, yeah. Because if he doesn't get this, I still think Wayne's best option would be to. Let's see what happens. Yeah, he tried to do what I did. What I said. So Wayne's best option now is place a cue ball underneath the bottom of the 3 reds that are in the line. Play it into the middle bag.
Knock the black out.
Knock the black. I mean, he's See, right. That's not a bad idea. Placing the cue ball that side, but I wouldn't be playing it in the bottom. I'd be playing it, putting it straight and playing it straight into the middle.
Yeah. Well, you can guarantee that, then, can't you?
Yeah. And again, it's a shorter distance. It's an easier shot, and you're going to leave yourself in possibly a shorter position. So you've just got a simple 2-inch screw back off of this one. He's played that well. I mean, at the end of the day, if you pot them all, it's the right way to go, and don't listen to me. But I just think
he could have gone about it a lot easier.
He could have made life a lot easier for himself.
Yeah, it's good. Good clearance.
Right, so like the first session of 5, Wayne's going to come out of this probably feeling happier going out 8-7 behind. Because he could have quite easily been 9-6 behind. Pete's going to be frustrated that he could have been 9-6 in front. Are we going for a little mini break, or are we... It's Pete's break. Wayne's gone, so I'm assuming we're having a break. I'll let you know. I'll be back in 2. Do you want a Coke or anything?
I'm all right, thanks, mate. They're carrying on. But you got me for 5 minutes, maybe. Depends on how quick Darren can make a cup of tea. Da, 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 da. Oh, Pete must have gone for a toilet break. One of two is back. Let's see what Pete's got here then. Not a bad shot. Well thought out. I think Wayne could, well, I don't know, he hasn't got enough angle on this yellow. My idea was stick this one at the top of the table and just leave the cue ball on the bottom cushion. Or preferably behind Pete's red in that corner. Like that. You've only got one option, mate. Although he can now play this one up to the top. Not nice cueing out of the pocket, though. Or hitting the jaw. Nice little nudge. They all have a pocket. Not a bad little shot. Just depends which one he uses for his connector. To the yellow just underneath the black. Not that way. Ouch. There is a shot. Cushion first. Pot the yellow into the top left. Yep. I think he would have preferred to have come across a bit more, really. Tempting fate then, Pete. Wayne pots this yellow to the top. Gets a nice little, I don't know, quarter ball kiss off the red. Too far. Might have enough just to punch through. Punch through just behind the red. Or he can screw back, play the... Yep, like so. Let's just pop, come off the cushion. Left-hand side, black into the middle. Like so. Good thing I still remember how to use the keyboard. It is Wayne's break. Colours off. Well, I hope you're all having a good weekend. Cut break still. Ooh. Now, obviously not doing golden breaks. Re-spotted black ball. And Pete's go at the table. I'm assuming they're not doing golden break.
No.
Not ultimately nice where he's been left. So you can cut this yellow into the bottom left. Do-do-do-do. Take the one on the bottom cushion. Mm-hmm.
Good effort.
Yeah.
I'm back, by the way.
Number 2's back.
Ooh. Yeah, no, I was doing a couple of bits behind the bar so I can...
Finishing off your cup of tea.
Yeah.
Just be honest, Aaron. You don't need to make them sound like you're busy.
No, I was doing some stuff so I can, once the match is finished, I can only be a couple of minutes and I can be out of here as well. Ooh. I think he's all right.
Has he got the... Well, yeah. Problem is, though...
Yeah, he's 3
What does he plan on doing after? If,
Yeah.
if he went for a pot, what's he plan on doing afterwards? Because the only thing... Well, I'm assuming he's doing it.
Oh.
He's attempting the cross double.
Yeah.
The only other option, if he had, or if he could see a little bit of the left-hand side of that ball, was bring that out, tuck Wayne right behind his red. Hopefully not leaving him touching ball, because then Pete would be in a world of hurt. It was a bit punchy. It's not bad. But again, he's still got some work to do. There's 2 reds on the top left. Oh, he's playing the long game. I don't blame him, but he has left a gap. Only problem is the only pocket really that Pete's got is. I don't know. Don't know about this. I don't know. I think if you're going to play that, try and bring both of your yellows out. Cool. Bit of a knuckle there.
Yeah, legs in this match yet, though, isn't there? Or this frame, even. Definitely legs in the match.
See, unless Pete can see enough of the ball, he could play a lost turn, but it's where
I don't know if he can.
No, it's just where he plans on.
He tried it.
Yeah. For me, if you know it goes, it just...
You have to make sure of it because he's left Wayne... well, I'm very surprised at this. I thought Wayne would have taken that one because it's an easy starter. Instead of going for... Not being funny, he's kind of giving Pete a chance to clear up here now.
Oh, yeah, because, I mean, all Pete's got to do here... Pop the L in the middle.
If he can come across and then leave himself a nice angle, I think he might be all right here, where he can push through and bounce that yellow off the cushion. he's relying on a bit of luck for where it lands, but
I think he's just. I want to say he's just off straight. So even if you come down behind it, you can come down behind this yellow,
yeah.
and in a way play it to pot it in the top left.
Oh no, well.
It's not a bad angle, but
Yeah, he's got an angle to come out now. But again, he's relying on luck to
see where the yellow goes.
Yeah.
And go into it.
Yeah. So he's got to connect to the yellow first, and then hope he's got a shot after where it's go somewhere.
Not a bad shot.
Yeah.
Just a lovely bit of queuing needed now.
Yeah. Just unfortunate he hit it a little bit too hard.
And like you normally say.
Yeah. Oh yeah, pocket of doom. But he doesn't know that, so he won't be thinking that.
That's a good
Shoot
shot.
that lovely. See, and that's what brings me back to why I don't think Wayne should refuse the red over the bag when Pete missed it on the loss of turn that he tried to play. Because he's played a hard shot and given Pete that chance to clear up. Whereas he could have taken that one and had the chance himself.
Yeah. But again, it's still...
It's difficult, isn't it? I mean, we're sat here quite comfy.
Wayne could have played his tactical battle that he likes. Yeah. He is very good at his tactical side.
Yeah, he is, yeah. I mean, we're sat here just talking about it. They're out there playing it. And the thing is as well, what we see, they don't necessarily see.
No.
And for when you boys watch this back and are listening, I'm trying to give you all some ounce here to pick you up a little bit. Yeah, as I say, I think refusing the ball over the bag probably the wrong way to go there.
Yeah.
Because obviously he would have clearly potted it, and all he had to do was screw it to the middle of the table, and he probably would have had a shot.
I think the only other option that Wayne could have done then, is with the shot that he went for, was if he tried to leave the cue ball glued to that yellow that was next to that first red. But then all Pete had to do was play his yellow down the
lost the turn.
Lost the turn.
Yeah. I mean, like I say, it's difficult when you're out there and you're playing it, and because it is so tight, and we're now at the business end of the match, that everything counts now. Every frame that you win or lose is huge, whichever side you're on it.
Is Pete going to get another one? No,
wow.
Gets the cue ball instead.
Wow. I mean, other than the cue ball, it was dry. I was just about to say, if he did pot one, it would have been perfect time for his break to start coming back to him, but...
That top left-hand side doesn't look nice.
No.
It's just where that yellow is in the middle. And in between those two reds.
I mean,
you can play a shot straight away to try and bring it out.
I mean, as it's a foul and it's off the break, Wayne can only put it anywhere behind the line. He can't put it anywhere on the table.
I had to explain that rule earlier.
See, I'd be going yellows. I'd be
100%.
I'd be putting. I'd be underneath the yellow into the top right, leaving myself an angle so I can screw into the one that's messy with the reds. And I've got to admit, I'd be giving it probably full beans to try and get it out somewhere, because pretty much all the other yellows have got a pocket.
And that's the thing. It's like
going reds here, I think, is
the way that it'll be going into that yellow as well.
Yeah,
is you've got a ball over the pocket down at the bottom of the table, so you're always going to be leaving yourself on a shot. I think he's probably heard us.
Yeah, possibly. But I would be leaving myself I'd be leaving myself so much more angle than that.
Straight. Yeah. Way too straight.
I was going to say, he was always hitting the red more than the yellow there. I mean, he might have got away with it, and he might be able to cut this into the top right.
Yeah, but then you're dancing with the black ball then.
Yeah. I mean, you can put a bit of bottom on it to avoid the black, but he left so much room for that to go wrong there.
Whereas he put a bit more angle on
Yeah.
it, he'd pop into that yellow,
Yeah.
and the cube will be coming back out anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Whereas now this is, you're just flirting. You're flirting with fate here.
The only upside for Wayne there is he's actually put the black relatively safe.
Well, he's put the black.
Because
him.
Yeah, because the only the only thing for Pete is he's got one ball down the bottom of the table where the black is.
And play a nice little skill shot on it. That's too much.
I know what you're saying, Pete. Sorry, Pete. Ben. Meant Ben. Yeah, I get what you're saying. He kind of, Pete does have the momentum at the moment. And I just think for both of them now as well, because they're at the business end, it's getting a bit more twitchy for them.
Yeah. Rather than putting 100% into it, it's just like 95.
I just think they're questioning their roots a little bit, and whereas early in the match they probably would have gone for it. Now they're thinking, "Oh, I need to play safe," or a bit tippy tappy, and instead of letting their arm go a bit. And
that's the thing. Unless you can play the safety right, you can't really play safe in this.
Yeah.
In this rule set.
Like
that's not really worked out great.
No.
I don't understand why he didn't stun that or screw.
Yeah, just a little
He could've-
screw back. Yeah, because he would have been on 1 of 3.
Held for that one.
Yeah. He definitely would have been on the one onto the bottom right, but he probably would have been on all 3 of them.
Yeah, I mean, he can still cut this one in.
Yeah, but I think he's going into the reds.
He needs to, he needs to miss.
Oh, he's missed them, so.
But that's the thing now. Now he's banking on, you've got to rely on the table.
Now, are you potting the one over the bag, or are you going for the one to the bottom,
the shot
bottom
for
left?
him is potting this one.
Yeah, I'd be going bottom left because it's perfect angle. You get this, you move in the black.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have been playing it at that pace, though. Wow.
But
he was perfect.
Now's the time. It's literally, where are you going to leave a cue ball?
I mean, he has played that absolutely perfect. And for that not to drop, and I did clean the table earlier, so there's nothing there stopping it. That not to drop for where it is. I mean, that yellow ball was gripping on for dear life.
I hate to say it, Pete's just got to go for Gloria. It's his only option.
I think he's got to pot the one on top right, and he's either got to go for it and just throw his arm at it, or he's got to lay the snooker.
Yeah.
Play the red on the top of that cluster of 3 and glue himself to the other 2. Yes, Wayne's got an up and down, but because it's awkward queuing, he's closer to the top cushion, etc. It makes the up and down a lot harder.
Regardless of how he takes this.
Yeah, I don't like this. Because this is, again, not an easy shot. And he hasn't got away with it.
The thing is, with trying to play something like that, you're relying on luck as well. I hate to say it, for a shot like that.
Yeah, because not being funny, if that going in, Pete's not on anything.
No. Plant, maybe. That's about it.
And at this stage of the game, a half plant is not a great shot to be playing. I mean, Wayne can go obviously.
Too soft. No.
I got to admit, I would have put a bit more pace into it to make sure of that. Because you could be anywhere in the top or the bottom 2/3 of the table and you would have been all right.
Oh, don't want to be that close.
Yeah.
Did not want to be that close.
See, he played the one on to the right-hand side slower than I would have, and he played the one over the left a lot harder than I would have. But again, I mean, like, Wayne's out there, he's playing, maybe he's thinking, right, 2 easy drop-ins and a black along the rail, and I'm back to 9-all. and maybe that's just putting a bit of tension in his arm.
Yeah,
Um,
putting a bit